activities given the current environment in that region. And what was great about working with Chris is one, he very much understands the context of where we were working, which particularly Afghanistan, but also he understands Pakistan and Tajikistan and those countries and what it's like to work in those countries. So, you know, having a strategic planner who understands the context was very important. But more than that, he really prepared us before we even started the process of deciding. He did a bunch of surveys of board members to kind of point out where the discrepancies were, why we were, were we going into the strategic planning process aligned along some major fault lines, or were we, totally at odds going into it? What were going to be the biggest challenges? So, in short, we went into the retreat, which was a 3-day retreat, and where we were going to do the real, nuts and bolts and make decisions, very well informed, and that was very, very helpful. We're at a point at the Central Asia Institute where we had to come to terms with which way the organization was going to go, and that was related not only to what we did and what we wanted to do going forward, but how we were going to get there. And there was a fair amount of disagreement among the board on some fundamental issues about what we wanted to do and how we were going to get there. And I think without the right person guiding us through that, I don't know that we would have come out of the process as well as we did. So we did a 3-day retreat, and we came out at the other end with a new mission statement, and we had grappled some of the most challenging issues that we were facing. There was good, much needed discussion around things, but it was productive. And we very much moved smoothly through what could have otherwise been an inconclusive process. We stuck to the agenda, we were focused, and I think, again, if that groundwork hadn't been laid and we hadn't been properly informed going into it, the proper questions hadn't been asked going into it as regarding what we wanted to achieve, what were our governance objectives, I think it could have gone a very different direction.